Objection! Objection! Hold it!
Miss Shipley, I'm afraid free is not going to get us anywhere. This is your plan of action. You are incapable of interpreting orca speech. This entire exercise is folly.
Objection!
You leave the interpretation of world's hard to me. Alright, girl, what do you got to say? Let me hear it. Oh, Orly, you're so cute. Right, Dodo, surely you don't intend to continue this farce. I do. Miss Shipley, please continue with your testimony.
Hold it!
Could you interpret that for the court, Miss Sykes? I'm getting a strong reading of happenings. Maybe she thinks she's doing a show. I demand serious witness testimony. This is no time for fun and games. If you continue this mockery, I'll subject you to 40 lashes with a wet fish. Not a wet noodle? That just sounds fishy. Hey, speaking for experience, anything's better than 40 lashes from a whip. The defense will please caution its witness to conduct herself with propriety.
Hold it!
Instead of impersonating that one orca band, could you show us a lifesaver trick? I guess Orla won't do what you want unless you give her the proper signal. Oh, doesn't Orla sing beautifully? Taka's singing voice is much more melodic and clear. Nah, neither one should quit their day job. Please continue your testimony, Miss Shipley.
Hold it!
Miss Shipley seems to want to communicate something. Perhaps she's hungry. Miss Fay, could you give Miss Shipley a snack? Certainly, one moment. What a heartwarming scene. Reminds me of my granddaughter with a pet. Wow, your granddaughter must have a pretty large pet. Stop all this pet prattle and get on with the cross-examination. But she's such an adorable creature, I never get tired of looking at her.
Silence!
I, on the other hand, have more than my fill of this tomfoolery. Enough is enough. Sounds like Prosecutor Black was about to blow his top. What should I do? I'm done playing games. I'll now explain how Orla was manipulated by Mr. Rhymes. Respond to a command. Orla needs to hear the sound of a whistle. If Mr. Rhymes isn't a trainer, I doubt he'd know how to give the signals himself. That means he must have had help.
Take that!
I'm weird this comedy. You're all in.
Objection!
Mr. Wright, I think I have something here. You said something wrong with the testimony. That's right. Let me show you which statement I thought was strange. Thanks. That would be a big help. Then I'll just have to compare the evidence with the statement that she shows me.
Rejection!
Right there, baby. Sasha told me an interesting story about Miss Summers. I saw her used to send up orphan videos of her teaching herself the Orca tricks. I used to help Azura take videos on her TV phone. Most likely, Miss Rhymes still has these videos of Miss Summers. Miss Faye, could I ask for your help? Of course, Mr. Nick. What is it? You're using Mr. Rhymes' TV phone, correct? I'd like you to examine it for me. Please look for videos of Azura Summers issuing whistle commands to Orla. Videos. I'm not too sure how to do that, but I'll give it a try. My apologies to Marlon. Right, Dono, what are you up to? You'll see in a moment if Pearls can find those videos for me. Mr. Nick, I found them. I found some videos like you described. You did? Thank you, Miss Faye. Just as suspected. How did Marlon Rhymes get Orla to do those tricks? I will now show you. With Mr. Rhymes' cell phone. His cell phone? Are you implying you use an app? Miss Faye, see if you can issue Orla a command. Me? Can I do such a thing? You might be able to if you play a video with a whistle signal in it. If there's a video of the lifesaver trick, please play that. Before you do, though, please put the practice dummy in the pool. Practice dummy? Alright. In it goes. There, it sank to the bottom. Now I'll play a video. Orla's diving, heading straight for the dummy. Hee what a smart girl you are, Orla. The lightsaber trick was a complete success, Mr. Nick. Thank you, Miss Faye. You were a big help. Now I have proof. Unbelievable, you actually pulled it off. That was the lifesaver trick we saw yesterday. Is Miss Faye an Orca trained now? No, Your Honor. I'll explain after we try one more trick. Now let's see if we can command Orla to do the singing trick. Miss Faye, if there's a video of the singing trick, please play that. Certainly. Let's see, is it this video? Oh my, isn't she wonderful? That was the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Oh, what a lovely singing voice. It wasn't bad. By the way, how did Miss Faye give the Orca those commands? Marlon Rhymes has something on his phone that his girlfriend Azura Summers sent it. The videos of Miss Summers issuing commands to Orla with a whistle. If they have Orla listen to the sounds of the signals, anyone at all could command Orla. Oh my, anyone at all? Yes, I believe so, Your Honor. All they would have to do is play those videos. Mr. Wright, please submit those videos as evidence. I'm getting the sneaky suspicion the judge just wants to try it out for himself. Miss Faye, could you send those videos to the TV phone here? Alright, certainly. Got them. Alright, I'll try playing one. So this was a training session a year ago, huh? But wait a minute, there's something about this song that bothers me. The Orca can be commanded to use videos on a cell phone. Then that means that Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the creature. Arrgh. Mr. Rhymes, you can talk your way out of it now.
Silence!
I have to commend you. That was a very good proof. I can see Marlon Rhymes could have manipulated the Orca. But isn't it true that the defendant could have done it as well? All she would have to do is use the whistle she knows how to use so well. And she wouldn't have had to use those videos. Surely you admit it's a possibility. She could have easily had Norman Bloom witness the singing and the lifesaver trick. So he's trying to argue it was equally possible for Sasha as it was for Rhymes, is he? But is that true? Let me think about it for a minute. Actually, those weren't just simple cries it was singing. As I pushed a porter killed when I suddenly started singing. I kept headbutting while I sang the Swashbuckler Spectacular song. Cobra made sure Mr. Bloom heard the song and saw the lifesaver trick. Just a lifetime, Miss Buckler could have shown these tricks as well. Just as I claimed, then isn't it much more natural to assume that it was the defendant who did it? Huh? Yes, it appears the way to me too. Wait, can't I take the bet? Please let me have a do-over. Take it back, do-over. Oh boy, and we're guilty. We are pirates. I think Miss Buckler could have created the sinkers as a culprit. You challenged me to a battle. I hope your sword is sharp. Let me see those sword skills of yours. Don't worry, my sword is drawn and ready.
Take that!
These two tricks at the same time. However, that fact is inconsistent with how Orla performs tricks. How Orla performs tricks? What are you talking about? Orla can't perform two tricks at once. She knows only one trick per whistle signal. That's how she's been trained. In other words, it would be just like with the dog. If you tell him to both sit and shake, he won't do them at the same time. Am I understanding it correctly? Yes, that's the idea, Your Honor. I wonder if the judge has a dog. Hehehehe. What a farce. So you're saying that the witness somehow managed to produce an impossible scenario? If the creature's own trainer couldn't do it, how could I? Yes, it's a mystery, isn't it? Boss, you don't have to agree so cheerfully. Vince is claiming that Marlon rhymes with Lady Dorca. But if you cannot explain fully how this was done, your argument doesn't hold water. If you can't straighten out your own theory, would you like me to straighten you out? No thank you. So Orla can't do two tricks at a time, but Mr. Plume saw her do it. Thought you mean there's a flaw somewhere. Is Mr. Plume lying? Or is it not true that Orla can't do two tricks at one time? Mr. Plume had no reason to lie about such a thing. But it really is impossible for Orla to perform two tricks at once. And maybe either the lifesaver trick or the signature trick was faked. Fake. Yes, maybe Orla only performed one of the tricks. But it was made to look like she performed two.
Silence!
Maybe. How do you expect to conduct a sword battle with conjecture? Sounds like I'd better present some evidence here and fast. Although I'm concerned about your profuse sweating, Mr. Wright, allow me to ask you. The defense wishes to argue that the singing trick was fake.
Take that!
That proves the singing trick was faked. This is a recording of a recent Swashbuckler Spectacular. In this recording, Orla sings the same song she sang for Miss Fay earlier. But Mr. Plume said the song is different from one sang a year ago. The song is different? Please listen to the song in the video from a year ago, sent to the cell phone. Yes, it sounds quite different from the song Orla sang for Miss Fay earlier. And yet this is the same video Miss Fay used to issue the command to Orla to sing. And Miss Bloom listened to the song recorded in the cell phone video. True culprit made Miss Bloom think Orla was singing the song from a year ago. Only Marlon Rhymes who had cell phone videos could have done this.
Silence!
But Mr. Bloom said she heard the orca singing right in front of her. How do you claim she made her think that? How was the song recorded and played? I intend to play that too, of course. What? The answer is...
Take that!
Mr. Bloom heard the song while she was in the visitor's corridor. There's a speaker in that corridor so that visitors can hear the orca sound. And you claim the song was played from that speaker. How?
Take that!
Miss Rhymes could broadcast the song in the video to the speaker by using walkie-talkie. And he could get Orla to do a trick by letting her hear Miss Summer's whistle signal too. He played the singing through the speaker and he made Orla do the lifesaver trick. All of this was the doing of the true culprit Marlon Rhymes. This is what you did, isn't it, Mr. Rhymes? You did it. Now we can save both Sasha and Orla. Just leave it to Captain Wright swashbuckler lawyers to win any case. I don't remember agreeing to that. So it actually was possible for Mr. Rhymes to manipulate the orca. I'm stunned. So we need to hear more from this witness. Mr. Rhymes, this time has come for you to tell the court the truth.